Ball player, rap star, Billy been take BMW, I ain't got no black, call it dog Vader. Two twin Glocks to make them shake it like a salt shake. Ain't make it to the league, but I'm still ballin', I was born for this. Never thought I'd see the day when I can make it, should I go legit?
Okay, so what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, of course, as always. But what I am going to be doing today is something I, of course, haven't done on this channel. Yeah, it's not predictions, it is, of course, while you clicked on the video, my top 25. Today we're going to be doing 25 to 17, something I said I'll do a couple weeks ago, 2, 3 maybe, when I did the Florida predictions. So that's what I'm doing today. But before we get to this, I'm going to be doing a little overview of what you guys are going to be seeing here on the channel. Of course, I'm going to continue the predictions. I'm going to try to get at least every SEC team along with every SEC team along with, Florida State, maybe Miami, BYU, maybe Oregon, Washington, those interesting teams, maybe Texas, Oklahoma, maybe, those interesting teams that could have a make or break season. But along with that, we're gonna have some highlights, some hype videos that will be more towards when the season starts. Something else you guys will be seeing, possibly, I have not made my mind about this, so I do not know yet. Towards the start of the season will be some kind of, it's not a talk show, some kind of, it's gonna have episodes. But what it's gonna be is, I'm gonna talk about college football, my expectations, and speaking of talk shows and stuff like that, I recommend to listen to, it's called The Ball Game with Ben. It is on buzzsprout.com, Apple Podcast, and I think it's on iHeartRadio. But yeah, I listen to it on Apple Podcasts. But yeah, I think he'd like it if you guys would go listen to his podcast. He's one of my friends, but he has some good college football content on there as well. But with the show, I will have some guests on it there on that show, to talk about college football. And it would probably be a once every week, maybe probably once or twice every week. But if I do end up doing that, it will probably be, I play football, so I practice every day. I will before the season starts, but I will find a way to squeeze some time for that in there, because of course I will have time. But yeah, so that's just what we're going to be doing. With all that being said, let's go get to my top 25 here. Comment down you guys' 25 through 17. Comment that down below. And then after this, I may do some kind of prediction, or you will see. I think probably number 16 through 10, maybe 11. I don't know. But let's get to it right here. And let's stop wasting time. At number 25, I think it's probably something everybody can agree on. And before we do get started, another reason this took so long, I have to write it down, because I'm not going to think of 25 teams out of my head, while making a video. So I had to write it down. So I have the paper here with me. But yeah, so let's get to it. At number 25, I think, is a team that deserves to be in there. And they had a pretty good season last year. Okay, but yeah. At number 25 here, I'm going to have Ball State. Ball State, a team that I think they went 8-1 last season. In the COVID year, not a bad team, of course. Losing one game is never bad, and it's always good. But I got them. They ended, I think, in the top 25 last year. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. But yeah, number 25, I got Ball State. I think a team, that deserves to be in there. Of course, that's why why I have them there where I do. So, yeah, I'm going to have Ball State there at number 25. So now we are going to go to number 24 here, who on my list I have the Arizona State Sun Devils. A team that, a team that I could have taken off. I wouldn't be mad if somebody else did. Because there's, of course, definitely people out there that don't have them on their list, and I'm completely okay with that. But, yeah, I have them at number 24. I could easily replace them for somebody, not a team that needs to be on there, such as, North Carolina, for example. But, a team that deserves to be on there. They did not have the best season last year. They definitely didn't. But like I said, they are a team that deserves to be on there. And that's why I do have them at number 24 on the list. Number 23, I'm going to have a team that definitely deserves to be on there. That is the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. And yeah, I say that because they had a good year last year, ended in the top 15, I think. And yeah, they're just a team that I believe deserves to be on there. So now let's move on to number 22. Okay, so at number 22, I'm going to have the Army Black Knights. Yes, Army Black Knights. Another team that doesn't need to be there had not an impressive season, but not a season, not a season that I'm mad about or Army fans would be mad about, if there is any of you guys. I'm a Florida fan, if you didn't already know. I am. So, yeah, I got Army at number 22. I think Army deserves a spot in the rankings. They played Cincinnati pretty good, but Cincinnati did beat them, of course, because they went undefeated in the regular season. But yeah, I got Army at number 22. By the way, if I didn't already say this, I think I did. Make sure to comment down below 25 through 17 for you guys, who you guys expect to be number 25 through 17. Number 21, I'm going to have the Washington Huskies, team that did not have a very impressive season. I'm going to go ahead and say that right there. They did not think they were going to be in the Pac-12 championship against USC, but got COVID or something. Pac-12 was just not a good division. I'll say it. USC is a pretty good team. I have Washington being pretty good and Oregon not being bad. But just, nothing, I don't expect Washington to be too good, but I do expect them to maybe end the season rank. But my preseason rankings, I got them 21. Number 20 is a team that definitely can do it, has the potential to do it. Just the question is, will they do it? That is the Ole Miss Rebels. We saw, the goods and bads from them last season. They played Florida well. They played Alabama well for, the first half. But, Ole Miss is a team that has the potential, and this might be a weird explanation, but this is what I am going to explain it as. It's kind of like they have the, so the potential is sitting right next to them, right in front of them. Let's say the potential is a jar of cookies. So they have a jar of cookies sitting right in front of them. It's like they can see it, but they have a glass door right in front of them. They just can't open the glass door to get to the jar of cookies. That's a little bit of a weird explanation, but that's kind of how I feel about Ole Miss. They have the potential, they just can't get it. They have the potential. They do. And I think plenty of people will agree on that. But Ole Miss, like I said, and I'll say it again, they have the potential. Just the question is, will they use that to their advantage? That's what we'll find out here in a couple of months, maybe a month or two. But for now, I got them at number 20. 19, we got 3 more to go. 19, I got the Wisconsin Badgers. Wisconsin, they're a team that was supposed to be good, and they were good. They started for 3-0, then took a loss to, sorry about that there. Took a loss. Who did they lose to? I can't remember who it was they lost to. I want to say Northwestern. That's who it was, Northwestern. They took that loss to Northwestern, just not good, you know. Northwestern was a good team. They were. But, Wisconsin, I expect them to be a little better, and that's why I have them at number 19. Number 18, another Pac-12 team. It's not USC, though. It's the Oregon Ducks, a team much people have higher, much people have lower. I don't expect them to be as good as some do. Some people have them, like, in the top 10. I just don't. I can see where you're coming from because they're Oregon. They're just Oregon. They're Oregon. And they have a pretty good history, especially with Marcus Mariota a couple years ago with Justin Herbert. It doesn't feel that long ago Justin Herbert played, but it's now 2 years ago. Yeah, time flies, right? But yeah, I got them at number 18. They had kind of not a season people expected. Then people expected them to be better, kind of. I did. So yeah, I got them at 18. Last but not least is the Miami Hurricanes. I'll say it again, I'm a Florida fan, so I do not like Miami. I'm not a fan of Miami. Doesn't mean I can't have them on these rankings, and I do. That's why I have them at number 17 here. The Hurricanes. So Miami, they're an interesting team. They were good last year. They were 8-3, so they were good. They started off 4-0, 3-0, something like that. Took a loss to Clemson, but that wasn't. They played Clemson good, especially in like the first quarter. People thought they were gonna win. Yeah. So they played that there, and then lost to North Carolina. Got destroyed by North Carolina. So a terrible loss there. And I think they beat Indiana in the bowl game, I want to say, in the Outback Bowl. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. But, yeah, so I got Miami at number 17, and then I will probably do, 16 to 10 next. So, yeah, stay tuned for that and predictions. But, yeah, guys, just thanks for watching. Make sure to like this video. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I post a new video. But, just I hope you guys enjoyed. Share it with your friends, and make sure to subscribe if you weren't already. So, yeah, just thanks for watching. Yeah, peace.